Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise. The playoff hunt is getting more intense by the week, and today we have one of the week's top matchups with the Denver Broncos meeting the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams are 7-4, and if the season ended today, these would be your two AFC wildcard teams. This game will definitely have playoff implications as somebody will get that critical head-to-head victory, and this game could prove to really impact the seeding down the line. Thankfully, this week, the Denver Broncos can welcome back Myles Jack, who's been out the last month, and our defense has certainly missed him. I don't think that there's any easy way to replace a player of his caliber, and he's back just in time to face the Ravens offense. They are missing Dalvin Cook, but I still expect to see a lot of their running game today, and their wide receiver core has developed nicely. Rookie from Kalispell, Nick Lindsay, is actually their leading receiver entering this week. I expect this to be a really tough, fun football game, and it's time to get underway, everybody. Week 13 kicks off from Baltimore, and here we go, Deion Price. This is a short kick, and he will take this across the 30-yard line to set up Nate Sheffield, who is making his 7th start now with the Denver Broncos. This team has been fairly inconsistent lately as they've alternated wins and losses the last 5 weeks. If that trend were to continue, they would lose today. Here at the 32-yard line, handing inside, there's some daylight here for Deion Price, and he'll pick up a gain of 8. Price has been the most efficient running back on the team this year, but he checks out on 3rd down. Marion Peppers finds the opening, and he picks up 7. And it looks like he's hurt on the play. Oh, you just hate to see that. Peppers has dealt with injuries all year, and unfortunately, he comes out of the game. Now Donovan Jennings and Price both in, and here's Price on 1st down as he makes a cut to the outside. Price turns the corner, down the sideline, touchdown! It's a 53-yard score! Nobody else on the team can make that play, and that's why I wanted to see what Price could do in this expanded role. That cut, that speed to get all the way around. Knowing that is possible is why he was signed this offseason. It was a questionable move at the time, but so far I think that move is paying off. 7-0 Denver quickly as the Ravens take the field now on offense. Lamar Jackson has been excellent, throwing 19 touchdowns to this point. And this offensive line is very good, especially at tackle. Getting pressure on Jackson is not going to be easy. But this is the team with the most sacks in the NFL. Here's Lamar Jackson off the play fake. He's got time. There's this out, and that's Holden. In Bronco territory, Nick Lindsay. 32-yard connection. Lindsay over 500 yards receiving on the year as Jackson heads to the air again and throws to a wide open man. That's Marcus Duhan on the reception. The former Packer has a gain of 19. And the Ravens are moving quick. From the 18, time again, Jackson wide open to Hollywood Brown, and the Ravens are down to the 1. A very impressive opening drive for the Ravens and their pass game. Now a yard away, Royce Freeman to the end zone, making a statement. Touchdown, Baltimore. And you gotta think he was sending a message here to his former team. He could have just walked into the end zone, but he wanted to send a message as he ran through Eric Palmer. 7 apiece, buckle up. Broncos take over. This is Donovan Jennings running inside. He'll pick up 4 yards. Last week we saw a strong effort from this running game of Denver, everybody chipping in. And you have to think they'll want to establish that once again, especially with this Ravens secondary. It's right up there with the Broncos as one of the best in the NFL. Marlon Humphrey, DeMar Thomas, and the young Eric Outlaw, they make it tough. Trying to work outside here, and this is not going to work. That's Gavin Woods bringing down Jennings, and that will bring up 3rd and long. They do bring Deion Price back in the game. 3rd and 11, pressure put on as the throw is on the money from Sheffield. Tyrone Houston with the grab, and that's 25 yards. In Baltimore territory, a new set of downs, and here's Price once again through an opening. He jukes the safety and takes it inside the 15. 89 yards already for Deion Price. He's making the case for even more touches every week. From the 15 now, straight ahead, through contact, that is Donovan Jennings. Jason King offset on second down. He leads the way. Jennings to the end zone! Touchdown, Broncos! Once again, this team gets it done on the ground. 2 touchdown drives to start this football game. This one's living up to the hype so far as Baltimore retakes the field. Royce Freeman spent the first 4 years of his career here in Denver. Then he won a Super Bowl ring with Atlanta, now trying to chase another one in Baltimore as he picks up about 5. Third down here as they stack the box. Jackson floats outside, and that is incomplete for Lindsay. The play was made there by Tommy Jordan, who is filling in for JT Granger, and now a little Kalispell reunion between the former Warhawks. As the Broncos take over, and they're going right back to the run. Jennings! Across the 40-yard line, there's 10 more. This is the start you want on offense if you're Denver. Establish the run, and now play fake off of it, and quickly dumping off. Good play by the Ravens as Oliver loses yardage. Here's 3rd and long again, spreading out the defense. Sheffield's given time. Now he's chased outside, nowhere to go, and the Ravens blanketed everybody. 4th down. Now we see the defenses settle into the ball game, and now jet motion. Hollywood Brown gets it, and you gotta make sure you don't let him get space. 1 yard. To the air now on 2nd down, clean pocket. Jackson dumps off to Freeman, and he gets around Miles Jack, who did not look prepared there, and that is a 1st down. 1:21 to go in this opening quarter, and Jackson just gets it off. And now Freeman getting blocks, and a great play by Charles to make the stop. That was phenomenal. And that brings up a 3rd down now for the Ravens. Jackson floats again, and Andrews keeps a hold of this. He makes a great catch for a Baltimore 1st down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and again on the reception here, Royce Freeman for a gain of 7, maybe 8. Single high safety is Darnell Savage. Jackson needs 4, and he throws a strike to Brown. Hauled in at the 34-yard line. Lamar Jackson over 100 yards passing. And the Broncos really haven't created any pressure. Here's a play in the backfield. Bradley Chubb takes down Freeman, and he is down. Royce Freeman coming out of the game, and that means Kyle Holman is the running back. On 3rd down, Jackson downfield, and it's hauled in. There's Hollywood Brown. 1st and goal, Baltimore, after a 28-yard reception. 3 wide set, fake to Holman. Jackson fires to Lindsay, and they're not on the same page. Incomplete. Jackson making a change here as he sees the pressure. It's handled, and Jackson completes to Duhan at the 1. Ravens trying to tie this game up. They go to 3 tight ends. Holman won't get there. It's Jamari Akinjide. Loss of 3 on the play and a big 4th down stop. Good stand there by the defense. Now a 14-10 game as the pass is thrown quick to Tyrone Houston. And that is enough for a Broncos 1st down. Just 6 pass attempts to this point for Sheffield. Now number 7 is complete to DeAndre Hopkins, who enters as the NFL's leader in receptions and receiving yards, and just went over 1,000 yet again. From the 41, back to Jennings now, and he's taken down at the 38-yard line. He's carried the ball 8 times on his own. And on 3rd and 3, Hopkins! No, he can't hang on. Marlon Humphrey got a hand in to knock it away. And they are going to try the kick here into the wind. Rory Haylett-Swinton from 55, and it's good! What a kick. Broncos up 7 once again. 6.5 to go in the second quarter. It's been a great game to this point. Off the fake, here's a shot, and Brown had to defend McKinney, who almost came up with it. Broncos have gotten more turnovers in recent weeks, thankfully. Now a flag on the play. Jackson looks long at the sideline. There's Hollywood Brown, but that is not going to count. Still an incredible play. At the 15, a 3rd and 21. Just dumped off here. Mark Andrews making moves and getting around 8 as the punt team comes out again. We're beginning to see more plays made by these defenses as the Broncos start up 7, and Hopkins is met and stopped. There's Eric Outlaw taking away the bubble screen. Another 3rd and long here for the Broncos, and the pressure gets through the middle, and there's Montague sacking Sheffield at the 24. Royce Freeman has returned to the football game for Baltimore, who has the number 7 running game in the league entering today as a flag comes in. And this is going to be on Eric McKinney for a face mask. So 15 extra yards, Ravens at the 44. Here's play action. A shot downfield and open. Hollywood Brown to the end zone. Ravens tie it up. You can't do much more than what Denver did here. They have double coverage. Brown just outruns it as the safety plays way too wide. You got to watch the middle there. That's a single high safety look. You're responsible for anything downfield. And Marquise Brown ties this game. What a first half here as Sheffield is drilled, and he's able to complete to Hopkins. But it looks like somebody got downfield a bit too quick. 2nd and 14, the pressure on the way, and Sheffield gets it away to Summers. But once again, they're not doing much in the air. Sheffield is sitting at 4 yards an attempt with a 3rd and 14. They protect him long enough, and he throws it dangerously over the middle. And it falls incomplete. Back to Baltimore again. Lamar Jackson has been incredible in this first half, and he's got time here. Jackson to the outside, hauled in by Mark Andrews. Lamar Jackson now at 220 first half passing yards. He's throwing again. Nobody around him. Deep ball to Brown again. That time he got behind Jaron Castile, who checks into the ball game. Not sure where Jordan is. Ravens to the 23, and here's a screen. Chased down by McKinney, that's Freeman. And the Baltimore Ravens use their second timeout. Down to 54 seconds. Jackson given time again. No one open downfield. Here's the pressure eventually, and he is sacked. Boogie Turner with the play. Number 11 on the year. That brings out the field goal team, and here is Justin Tucker. Still the best in the business. And the Ravens go up 3. With these two defenses, I didn't expect to see 37 first half points, but perhaps there will be more. Pass caught here by DeAndre Hopkins, and that is close to a first down. The pass game hasn't had a great half, but now they got to get something quick, and once again, just throw it to DeAndre Hopkins. 29 seconds to go. Now Denver is all out of timeouts. Underneath here, it's Summers, who did not get out of bounds. Stopped in bounds by Marlon Humphrey, and they'll spike it here with 9 seconds to go. Can they get closer, or do they just take a shot? Everyone's going deep, and Sheffield can't get the pass off. He is sacked again. And the Ravens call the timeout, but with 4 seconds left, Denver just has to run the clock out. They do here, and Sheffield's going to get this away. It won't get to the end zone, and it's incomplete. The Ravens end the first half up 3, and that was an exciting couple of quarters. We saw the offenses both put up big plays and show explosiveness I just didn't think we'd see today. It's a different kind of game, and it's a very fun one. This is not the only big AFC game this week. The Texans and Titans, 2 more playoff hopefuls go head-to-head as the Texans look to bounce back after their defeat against us a week ago. On to the second half now in Baltimore, and Jackson continues to throw. That's caught for no gain by Mark Andrews. 3rd and long here. Back to the air again, and open, caught by Lindsey. Another first down for Baltimore, and this is the 7th-ranked rushing team in football. I know they're missing Dalvin Cook, but I did not expect all this passing. Back to Freeman now. He finds the opening. Into the secondary. Fighting through a tackle. He is down to the 38-yard line. Don't forget about the ground game here with Baltimore, especially with this offensive line that has played fantastic. This pass is broken up. There's Jamari Akinjide. Denver needs some more plays defensively. 3rd and 10 now. Jackson complete underneath to Duhan. And that will look to be enough to at least bring out Tucker for a try. 51 yards out. Left hash. Down the middle and through again as the Ravens extend their lead to 6. 23-17. And it looks like the Broncos want to get right back to the running game. And there's room here. Jennings outside toward midfield. And that's another big explosive run that's led the way for this Denver offense. Jason King getting a lot of snaps as he leads the way. And there's Jennings once again. I think we're seeing this running game really get stronger as the season goes on. Here's a fake on 2nd down. Sheffield has to get rid of it and cannot. He's sacked by DeMar Thomas. You can't have a loss of 9 there on a 2nd and 1. Suddenly, 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Pressure is picked up. Going to the outside, and Houston never saw the football as Humphrey almost picked it off. That was a messy sequence for the Broncos as they'll give it back to Baltimore. Up 6, playing at a very high level, and open again, Marquise Brown. McKinney can't slow him down. Tommy Jordan, Jaron Castile. Damian Charles hasn't left his side of the field, so he hasn't been matched up with Brown. But here's Freeman again, getting downhill and rumbling ahead to the 45. This team makes it look so easy. Now Jackson airs it out. Marquise Brown can't make the catch this time. That time it was a great play by Darnell Savage. Can they get off the field now? 3rd and 10. Jackson on target. Andrews can't get there. And it's going to be 4th and short. They will punt. Denver down 6, but you have to be worried with how this pass game has struggled. Sheffield to the air, underneath, and nowhere to go for DeAndre Hopkins. What a job by this Baltimore secondary today. 3rd down and 5, Sheffield to the air again, has a man open and hits him downfield. Vashawn Wright with the catch. And that puts Sheffield right at 100 yards. 30 right there. 1st and 10, and they're going back to Deion Price, as he really hasn't seen a lot of touches since his long carries early on. We've seen mostly Jennings. 3rd and 7, and almost picked again. Marlon Humphrey makes another play. We're just lucky it wasn't a pick. They are going to try this 58-yard field goal. He hit from 55 in this direction, and now hits the crossbar. It's no good. And the Ravens take over with great field position. Ravens have it up 6 at their own 48. Time again to throw, and Jackson is picked off. It's Jamari Akinjide. He works outside. One man to beat. He's going to take this all the way, and Denver will retake the lead. A 56-yard pick 6 by Jamari Akinjide. Jackson has looked in Marquise Brown's direction all day long, and he just threw this right to Akinjide. Great run back. He puts points on the board. And what a huge play that is. Baltimore had a shot there to go up 2 scores. And just like that, that's how fast these games can change. 24-23 Denver, but Baltimore back to the field, and this is hauled in. Marcus Duhan with the catch as Jackson is over 300 yards passing. A fake now, and there's pressure, and down goes Jackson. Sacked by Eric Palmer, who now has 16 and a half on the year. Denver got the pick 6, and now they want the stop. On 3rd and 20, here's Jackson. Going long, Marquise Brown makes the catch! At the 11-yard line, he brings it down for a gain of 60. I can't believe it. Tommy Jordan's playing 15 yards off, and Marquise Brown still runs past him. This pass is a little underthrown, and he still finds a way to bring it down. A massive game for Marquise Brown. Ravens now close to retaking the lead. Jackson has time to throw, looks to the end zone. It's Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Baltimore, his 2nd. We have to figure out how to slow him down. Marquise Brown is putting up the biggest game anyone's had against our defense all season. Ravens ahead again. They lead by 5. Going for 2. Jackson, he's in trouble, and he will go down. So at least it's not a full touchdown lead. But can the Broncos drive and take the lead again? 2 tight ends in the game. Donovan Jennings runs to the right, gets outside, and is wrapped up following a gain of 9. Deion Price checks in now, and they'll pitch it to him. Price gets downhill and is wrapped up. Thought he might break that one as well. Price over 100 yards rushing. They'll go back to Jennings now. He's got the first. Looks to cut outside and is down to the 24-yard line. The Broncos have 2 100-yard rushers in this game. Now they're close to retaking the lead. From the 24, Sheffield looks outside and hooks up with Hopkins inside the 10. Goal to go, Denver. Bunch to the right side. Jennings is the back. Here's Sheffield. Good coverage. He'll throw it. It's tipped in. Almost picked off. Incomplete. Again out of the bunch. Corville lined up on the right side. Sheffield throws it. Going up and right. Can't make the catch. It looked like Vashawn Wright had the go-ahead touchdown, but he lost it at the end. Eric Outlaw jarred it free. And the Broncos bring out the offense. They'll go for it from the 7. Time winding down. Maybe just the hard count here, and they're going to back up 5 yards. So they never planned on actually going for it there. They take the 3. Now a 2-point game. Can you stop Marquise Brown? Well, that might mean other players get a chance. And here is a good pickup that gives the Ravens another 20 yards. From the 44. Can't get near Jackson. Wide open again. It's Lindsey. Ravens inside the 30. Jackson over 430 passing yards. 8:22 to go in the game. And on first down, Freeman breaks the tackle. He gets outside, and Freeman will go to the end zone. The Ravens extend their lead. And that should make it a 2-score ball game here with 8 and change to go. What a performance from this Baltimore offense. Do the Broncos have an answer? On the screen attempt. Incomplete, and Humphrey was all over that again. He has read everything like a book. 3rd and 9 now for Sheffield. Pressure's in his face, and he's off the mark. He had a man there with a step, and it's incomplete. I think you have to go for it here. 7.5 to go. That's going to get them 5 yards closer. Maybe you'd like to have a free play there instead, but now 4th and 4. And they've got to get this conversion. Sheffield protected. He completes it to Vashawn Wright for a first down. And the Broncos will now pick up the tempo. Deion Price is the running back on 1st and 10. Sheffield fires for Wright, and he can't hang on. Marlon Humphrey is there again. A motion across Summers here on 2nd down, and now a good stop against Deion Price will set up another tough 3rd down. They have to get to the Ravens 47. Sheffield gets it away, and Hopkins is unable to make the catch. The pass game just has not gone anywhere, and now they are desperate for a play. It's 4th and 9. You're down 2 scores. They got to have this. Sheffield, pressure picked up. He'll throw, complete for the first down to Vashawn Wright. Broncos get the conversion again, right coming through. 6 minutes to go now. 28 yards from the end zone. Price works outside, cuts back, and maybe got one. Secondary backs off for Baltimore. It's 2nd and 9, dumped off to Deion Price, and wrapped up at the 21-yard line. Finally getting into a more favorable 3rd down as Heath checks in. Sheffield throws complete, and Hopkins moves the chains. Clock now inside 5 minutes. Still trying to preserve time. We're down to 4:40. Sheffield gives to Heath. He's got room and takes it inside the 5. Broncos now 3 yards away. They go hurry up again. Hopkins slot left. Sheffield will throw it on 1st down, and he's off the mark as a flag comes in. And that is going to back up Denver at the 13. Bashawn Wright slot left. Here is Sheffield on 2nd and goal. Pressure put on. He tries to dump it off, and that is broken up for Josh Oliver. How aggressive will Sheffield get on 3rd and goal from the 13? He dumps it for Price. Turns upfield and is stopped 2 yards short. And Denver will send out the field goal team again, which means it's Baltimore up 6 with 3 and change to go. Can the Broncos get the stop they need? Starting with Freeman on 1st and 10. He runs left for a gain of 3. Denver has used their first timeout. Now it's a quick one. Marquise Brown is met by Eric Palmer. That is a big tackle. And it sets up 3rd down. Denver needs one more play. Setting up the screen, and Jackson has to throw this away. And that brings up 4th down. The Broncos will have another shot. They've preserved their last timeout and now have 3 minutes to go find the end zone. They'll give this to Price. He's found some daylight again. And that is a gain of 10 to start the drive. They did not get the 1st down, so on 2nd and inches, Jennings is not going to get there. Big tackle in the backfield. They will go hurry up again. 3rd and 1. Jennings again. That's a 1st down. And we'll hit the 2-minute warning. Denver at their own 38. They still have a long way to go. Pressure picked up, and that pass is broken up for Price. Denver needs more from their passing game here, but they'll keep it on the ground as Price is stopped. Another big tackle by Justin Romero. That'll bring up the 3rd and 6. 3-man rush. Pressure gets there, and Sheffield takes a shot. Corville can't make the catch, and it's going to be 4th down. And the game is on the line. They've picked up some big conversions. Can they do it again? Gotta pick up 6. Nate Sheffield, under pressure, will take a shot, and it's incomplete with no flag. Bashawn Wright was the target. There was a ton of contact, and there is no penalty. This game is over. Sheffield possibly could have had Hopkins here between the zones, but he took the chance downfield. There is no penalty, and this game is over. What a win for the Baltimore Ravens. In one of the best games you'll see all season, the Ravens win 36-30. A massive game by Lamar Jackson and Hollywood Brown propel the Ravens to their biggest win on the season and send the defending champs to 7-5. Their secondary is the real deal. That was a very difficult game to throw the football. On the final play there, I looked first at Hopkins. I came off of him because I saw they weren't blitzing or anything, and typically against cover 3, I'm never going to throw to him first there. I see him running at the linebacker. I assume he's going to be covered the whole way. There is an opening there, but by the time he was open, I was already looking for Corville. He wasn't open, so we just try to make something happen. Hope you can get the penalty. Wright had a step too, but you can't just rely on getting the penalties to go your way. So big loss for us. Really massive loss here for playoff positioning. Could impact seeding. But we dropped to 7-5 now, and we got to look ahead to more tough games on the way. Now, I think we felt the loss of JT Granger today, but for the third time this year, Marion Peppers has suffered an injury, and we are going to shut him down for the season. I have had interest in signing Amani Jones this year, and now we're finally going to do it. Jones played for the Raiders, and I think he has the versatility of Marion Peppers, and I just don't think that Danny Heath is quite good enough to be our third back right now, because he and Price are both receiver converts with low carrying, and Price I think is the much better running back, but I wanted somebody else with a true running back skill set that can run between the tackles and do what Peppers does. So we bring in Amani Jones, and Peppers will be done for the year now. He could have come back during the postseason, but partially I want Jones to be able to play now, and I want that roster spot available for this stretch to the postseason. Now, I didn't give Price a ton of carries after he started out so strong. I got Jennings more involved, and he went over 100 yards as well. I probably should have played Price a bit more early on, but we still ran really well, and then when he got his carries late in the game, we weren't able to do a lot with them. I think there was only like one successful run really after the great start. Going through a game log here, we're going to switch gears for a moment. I noticed we're kind of seeing Travis Fulgham break out for the Dolphins as they try to win the AFC East. He's in his 7th season now, having one of his better years in his career. Just thought that was really cool to see as he breaks out in real life, but now with a very different timeline, he still finds a way. Alright, we got to talk about Marquise Brown a little bit. I knew he was going to be a challenge. I did everything outside of play Charles against him. Maybe I could have, maybe I should have, but I thought McKinney had the speed and skill to keep up with him. Plus, I had double coverage on him a ton. He had a touchdown against double coverage. He had a 60-yard catch one-on-one with Tommy Jordan. That's just kind of unfortunate we couldn't make the play there. Sometimes Jordan had to leave the field due to fatigue, and Jaron Castile came in. I never actually manually subbed him onto the field. But Brown has that speed where sometimes you can plan all you want. If you can't keep up, you just can't keep up. And that's what happened on a few different occasions today. So this is just a very disappointing loss. And what was a fantastic football game. That's one of the best games, I think, in the entire series. But now we look ahead to Jacksonville, and we'll try to get that 8th victory. We defeated Jacksonville on our road to the Super Bowl a year ago, and hopefully we can do a lot more in the passing game. They're missing Jalen Ramsey, and their corner situation is certainly not where Baltimore's is. So I hope to get Sheffield rolling in this game, and hopefully we can keep up what we've done on the ground lately. I like this last 3 games or so, and I want to keep that up. So that is going to do it for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode despite the loss. I will see you all with more of the Broncos franchise soon. Enjoy your weekend, everybody, and have a great day.